So starting off, I've made the final 5. This is the final 5 week.
Chase was evicted by a vote of 3-0.
Chase went like I knew he would. I knew if I didn't use the veto on him, I knew that he was going to be the next target.
He, number one, threatened to fucking cut me if I told anybody about this plan. That didn't happen, but I had to tell him the truth, which was that he was ready to send Joel home. He doesn't have the relationship with Joel that me or Kevin have, and I told him the truth.
I just hope by me making that decision it doesn't backfire on me. Like, this could really fuck my game up if I would have kept Chase, like, he would have not went after me. But for some reason Dana wanted to keep Joel, and it's bullshit because I have no relationship with Joel.
And Kevin didn't really act mad or surprised, but Kevin did come back with the fact that Luis went to him last week before he got HOH and said to him, you know, next week, meaning week 10, if Joel wins HOH, Dana should be the target.
Dana doesn't fuck me over, because if Dana fucks me over, that bitch has another thing coming. I will unleash hell on earth if she fucks me over.
And boy, was there fucking steam coming out of my ears. Tell me how Luis is trying to tell me he wants a final 3 with him and Kevin, but yet now all of a sudden I'm the target? And so Kevin seemed, you know, not thrilled about that. And I think when it comes down to it, it's going to be me or Luis that turns on the other.
But Chase, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. Like, I should have been more upfront with you, and I hope I don't have to say that I regret this decision. Hopefully the Final Four stays loyal. But if they don't, fuck them. Fuck everyone. But Chase, if they don't, I'm so sorry. I should have kept you, and I should have used that veto. And I should have never put you up in the first place.
This head of household competition is called What Day Was It? This will be a Q&A competition. You've been playing the game of Control for 18 days. This will be a live competition in which you will need to be on camera for. You will also need a pen and paper, or a marker would be preferable. I will ask you a series of questions about events that have happened this season. Every question will be answered by a number. Each round you will have 30 seconds to write down your answer as to what day you believe it was. There will be no changing of answers. The object of the game is to get as closest to the correct number of the day as you possibly can, because for each number that you are off by, you will receive that many penalty points. The player at the end of 10 questions with the fewest amount of penalty points will be named the new head of household.
And our new HOH, after one of these day competitions where you have to say what day things happened on, wish I was fucking paying attention, because I tried writing some shit down. I was way off. I got last place in this one. But our new HOH, none other than my boy Kevin, Keith, as I like to call him.
So Kevin won HOH. Guess who got second? Me. Even though I was pretty much behind half the time, so I don't know how I ended up second in the end, because LaTanya fucked up.
So I'm really pumped, although the past couple days have been a little bit sketchy. He's been really busy with work.
So Kevin was like, do you want to go up in the block?
Kind of threw him for a loop the other night when I was getting a little paranoid that he might have a final 2 with Joel. I actually flat out asked him if he does. He said no.
Knowing that I'm safe, and this would kind of deflect the attention of me and Kevin having a final 2, which we do, it's best for me to go on the block. I feel like I'm 100% safe in any circumstance. Backup plan is Luis. It's all good.
To them since day one. Hopefully they feel the same. I feel like Joel's getting in the way. Hopefully I can take Joel out Final Four.
So I feel like I might be going up in the block. He didn't really fly into the group chat or the group call with myself, Luis, and Joel. So I kind of privately messaged him, asking him, you know, how he's feeling, what's going on. He said he didn't realize it was ever going to be this hard. And of course, Final Five, it's tough because we got to put up Latanya, who is really the person we want to send out. And somebody from the Final Four Alliance has to go up.
Thank God. I wasn't ready for Latanya HH. No way. Not happening. Not on my watch.
Now we just need to get rid of Latanya. Latanya's the biggest floater in this game. She hasn't done anything. She just stands behind Noah and, you know, I mean, she has a big mouth and, you know, she gets her point across, but game-wise, she has done nothing in this game. Like, nothing.
Hey guys, so, it's Final Five, you know, at this point in the game, there's obviously not many people to choose from for nominations, and at this point, you know, it's really about winning, so, I hope y'all don't take offense to this. I really don't, I don't know. I mean, it's Final Five, so it's really all about the vetoes at this point, and they should just in the next coming weeks. But I'm going to put up Latanya, and I'm going to put up Joel this week for HOH. Nothing personal at all. I feel like it's pretty obvious at this point who my target is. They know that they're the target, and you know, if they win the veto, they win the veto. Good luck to everybody. I don't have anything against anybody in this game, and let's play it out to the end, guys. Final Five.
This veto competition is called The Numbers Don't Lie. This will be a mental skill competition. There will be 4 rounds of this competition where I will give you a graphic board with items. The object of this game is to guess how many of each items are on each graphic board. Each round, the player who is furthest away from the exact number will be eliminated. You will submit your answers into your production chats, and at the end of the competition, the player who is left standing will win the power of veto.
Then the POV tonight happened, and it was the counting competition. So there were graphics with a bunch of different symbols, and you had to count how many were in the graphic. And this competition couldn't have been a better one for me. Being a math teacher and counting and estimating is like a part of what I do every day. So I pulled out a win, and I think I screamed on the call tonight.
The POV. Dana won. I got second again. Ugh. That makes it the 6th competition now that I've got second in. So I'm really becoming that bitch who gets second in every single competition. Ashley's also shaking from last season. Yeah, because she got second a lot as well, apparently. So, sorry hon, I've took that title off you.
You know, my HOH was a little altered. My plan got a little altered. You know, my plan going into this was I'm going to go to the Final Four with my Final Four. I'm going to sit in the end with Luis, Dana, and Joel.
But this couldn't have come at a better time. My alliance, me, Kevin, Luis, and Joel, had a plan in motion to get Latanya out this week to get us to the Final Four. And that would have been my plan. However, I came up with an even better plan. So I took it to Kevin first. I told Kevin that I would use the POV on Joel, and that would force him to have to put up Luis in his place.
And that got a little altered when Dana won the veto, and she wanted to take Luis out.
I was excited. Dana, you know, this backup plan that we're supposed to do, get rid of Luis. Dana, no, she was jumping the gun, and she was like, actually, let's get rid of Luis this week. And, you know, I was like, yeah, for sure, let's get rid of Luis. I think that's a smart move. But I was just getting rid of him because I wanted to get rid of him because he was a big game player. However, he's also been talking shit about me as well, wanting to put me up and backdooring me. Not on my watch. You're going home. Anybody who has messed with me in this game has gone home.
Now, I already planted seeds with Kevin last night that, Luis is the strongest competitor left in the game since Noah left, and that he can beat us all in comps and he can beat us in jury votes. And, he wasn't really entertaining the idea last night. So when I brought it to him this evening, I think he was even more so against it. I love Kevin, but I think he knows that with me, Joel, and Luis in Final Four, he's basically got a 3-3 chance to go to the Final Three because any one of the three of us would vote to keep him.
But, that's the game of Big Brother. So, I said my piece when Dana came to me. I said I didn't want that to happen. My goal was for the Final Four to go, but at the end of the day, ultimately, it was her decision, and I told her that. And I told her, you got to do what you got to do.
Obviously, I understand why he would be reluctant to make this move. However, it really doesn't come down to what he wants because he's HOH, he doesn't have a vote. So I took my idea to Joel, and I am thrilled to say that Joel was all for it. I was worried that he would be scared to make a move like this because he's a really nice, great guy. But at the same time, he's really fucking smart.
So I was like pushing Dana. All right, go on, tell Luis all these things that has been said about me. So I basically was the one that shit stirred this whole argument, and I had to basically have a reason to evict Luis. So basically made the argument happen. I didn't think it was going to escalate that far, but it worked perfectly because now I had a reason to evict Luis, and all Luis had as an argument was, oh, I'm targeting Dana next week. Well, it doesn't matter to me because either you or Dana are winning HH, so you can't target each other, or I'm winning HH, so I'm safe anyway, so why does it matter to me? So you've got to go home.
And he knows that this is the best move for us right now, and that we've got a better shot at beating. Me and him are going to go up against Latanya in the next HOH, and that me and him have to win the HOH, and, me, him, or Kevin have to win the POV. And then we can send Latanya home, and we can all be in the Final Three, and then just duke it out from there. So Joel took the plan back to Kevin. They had a conversation.
I told her and I told Joel that I wasn't about it, but hey, it is what it is. Life goes on.
He then had to have a conversation with Luis. Now, Luis has been hitting me up all night, telling me how I should just give my decision right away on the house call. And I was like, yeah, no, absolutely not. I'm not ready to do anything, but I didn't say anything. I didn't answer any of his messages. And I know that he's getting paranoid because he is a very paranoid player. He's like the new Noah.
If she fucks me up, I might not get payback this time, but trust me, I may get payback in another time. So hopefully she keeps her word.
In the end, I spoke to Joel again, and he is still down for the plan. Luis gave him the real, he called him and made him feel real bad. And he says he feels like a bad person, but at the same time, can't feel too bad when just last week he was looking to get rid of you. And apparently he was looking to get rid of me too, and he was trying to plant seeds that Joel should be targeting me. So in the end, he could say he's loyal all he wants, but he would have done it if the shoe was on the other foot. Yeah, that's how it goes. Hey everyone, it's time for the veto meeting. As the winner of the Golden Power veto, I have the power to veto one of Kevin's nominations this week. As he mentioned earlier, decisions are harder and harder to make in this game as the numbers get lower and lower. There are less people to put up on the block, and there are less options for renominations if the veto is used. I never thought that I was going to win the veto today, but I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. I think we all went into the competition with a plan, but as we all know, in Big Brother you have to expect the unexpected. I've gone through every scenario in my head. I've done a lot of overthinking this evening, and as I think more and more, I feel as though that my best move at this time is to use the veto on Joel. So now, Kevin, you must replace Joel. And there is only one option for you to replace him with, since we are down to Final Five. So that means that Luis, you got to take a seat next to Latanya as final nominees for this week. I know you're going to hate me for doing this, and I feel bad about it because, I do consider you a friend and ally in this game. But at the same time, I know that if you had the chance to do something big, if you had won the POV perhaps, that I think if the tables were turned, you'd be doing the same thing. So hopefully You can respect the game of Big Brother and respect my decision to do this. You know, we're all trying to win the same game here. So while alliances and friendships can get you only so far, you've got to start thinking about yourself at some point or another. So at this time, I'm thinking about myself and I'm thinking about my end game. And I truly am scared of you and what you can do, and scared that you're going to walk all the way to finale night and win this whole thing. So, you know, I respect your game and I respect you as a person. I'm sorry to blindside you, but, you know, we got to do what we got to do in this game. And sorry, not sorry, but you're a big threat. And I know I can't beat you at the end. I don't think anybody can beat you in the end. So I'm sorry to do this to you, but with that being said, this nomination ceremony is adjourned. So I posted my video. I took Joel off the block. And that means that Luis is the only viable option to go up on the block.
And you're now the next victim of my whole game. I was the one who broke up this fucking 5-person alliance. Those people didn't have to break up the 5. It was because of my integration back into the game that 5 started to crumble, because they saw me as the more level-headed player.
And although my HOH was altered, it really didn't... I don't think it's going to affect me in this game. Because he would have had to go anyway. He just went a week earlier than I wanted to. But, and I hope after Luis sees this, he's not mad, but still, you know, he was a threat.
I was like, nuh-uh, Luis is going home then, for sure. Because I don't want... First off, I don't want to face somebody who is better than me at competitions at Final Four when I want to secure my own safety. And number 2, he's being shady anyway, so goodbye, see you later, have a nice day.
Oh, whatever, but my game's good. I deserve to win, but I probably won't because I have the shittiest luck. But, yeah, see you later.
I want to say God bless everybody, and I had a fun time playing. This is the best game I played in, and that's it.
Okay, thank you, LaTanya. Louise?
All right, I'll go. I guess I'll start with Joel. I mean, obviously you're going to vote to evict me, but it was nice knowing you. You were a nice person in the game. I guess my downfall was not having that best of a connection with you, which I'll learn for future games, but you were really nice, and yeah, I guess that's it. LaTanya, it was nice knowing you. I liked you a lot. Even though you did annoy me sometimes because you never go on mute, and it was kind of annoying, but you were so funny and so fun to play this game with. And yeah, and like one last thing, LaTanya, please win a challenge. That's all I ask.
Wait, you said what? I didn't hear you.
I said please win a challenge. That's all I ask.
I know that's right, honey, so I can stop my floater streak.
No, so you can fuck shit up. But anyways, we won't get into detail.
Okay.
And Kevin, I just really hope you were genuine with me because I had your back 100%. I liked you a lot, and hopefully, you didn't have this fucked up plan all along. And I was really genuine with you, and I just hope it's the same mutual feelings. But I guess we'll find out after the game, and that's about it. I'm done.
After I reveal the votes, the evicted house guests will have a few moments to say their goodbyes before they are ejected from the house chat. By a unanimous vote of 0 to 2, Louise, you have been evicted from the game of Control.
Of course.
I'm so sorry.
It's whatever. It was
Sorry,
my
not
fault.
sorry, honey.
Oh, I
Up
could
onto
give
the
two
jury.
shits because you won't win. I guarantee you that. And Joe, you better watch your back because she's going to do the same shit with you. Just watch. She couldn't fucking do it with Noah, so she jumped ship. She couldn't do it with me, so she jumped ship. And now she's going to jump ship on you. So just be careful.
Blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm. All right, get me out of this call so I can get out of front of this.
Luis is gone.
He dug himself his grave and he had to be sent packing.
It was hard to watch. It was really hard to watch because I felt so bad for the kid. I like Luis as a person. He's not a bad guy. I really feel bad for the way he went out of this game.
The favourite had to be sent packing. The audience is shaking. The audience is like, no, season cancelled. But guys, you were asking for the big move the whole time, but all of a sudden when it's on your favourite player, you've all fucking arms up. Nah, it doesn't fly by me.
And I now am on par with making a really big move, on par with Joel, who took Noah out of the game.
Dana, she just got a really big target out of the game. She got a move under her belt. So, you know what? She's never been nominated, and she's got a move under her belt now.
She has not been nominated this entire game by anybody. She is an amazing social player, an amazing strategic player. She needs to go at Final 3. There's no doubt about it.
Now I've got 3 wins. Joel's got 2, and Kevin's got 2.
Dana's way too big of a threat to take.
So, there's no way I can bring her to the Final 2. There's just no way.
I really do have faith that I have the best shot of making it to the Final 2 out of these 4 people.
There's no freaking way. Even Luis told me on his way out, get to the Final 2 with Joel. I already knew that. But still, like, she's gotta go.
If it wasn't for me, Luis wouldn't have gone. Because if I was like, no, I don't want to get rid of Luis wouldn't have gone. It's as simple as that. My initiative told me to get rid of Luis. Dana couldn't have done that without me. I had as much of a part as Dana did.
Tanya's got 0. And if by chance she somehow pulls out an HOH win next week, I know I'm safe.
I'm pretty sure if Joel wins, I'm staying. I think if Dana wins, I'm staying. I don't understand why she would take LaTanya. If LaTanya wins, who the hell knows who she's keeping? She crazy. I like her as a person, but in this game, she's unpredictable. I don't know what the hell she would do.
I will take LaTanya over Dana. Yikes.
I will take LaTanya over her if that comes down to it.
Yikes. Maybe not. I don't know. Because I feel bad then. My heart is telling me take Dana to Final 2 over somebody like LaTanya, and then but my brain is telling me otherwise.
Which I hope not. But I would. Because she is that threatening to me.
I just have to win the POV again. So that's what needs to happen next week. Hopefully she does not win the HOH and Joel or myself wins. And then if me, Joel, or Kevin win the POV, we should be all set next week to get to the Final 3.
This head of household competition is called Before or After. This will be a game of memory. You will need 2 pieces of paper with the words before and after written on them. I will then ask you questions about events that have happened this season. You will answer whether you believe that the event happened before or after a second event I will name. If you get it right, you will get a point. After 10 questions, the player who has the most points will be crowned the new head of household. Question 1. Did Austin win HOH before or after he was made team captain? The correct answer was before. You all got it right. You all get a point. Question 2. Did Noah win his second veto before or after Joel returned to the game? The correct answer was before. You all got it right. You all get a point. Question 3. Did jury start before or after the second ununanimous eviction? The correct answer was after. You all get it right. You all get a point. Question 4. During the team selection, did Sean choose his teammate before or after Caroline chose hers? Correct answer was before. Joel and Dana both got it correct. They both get a point. Question 5. In the Riddle Me This competition, was Kayla eliminated before or after Chase? The correct answer was after. Question 6. In the What's in the Box veto competition, Was the veto revealed before or after the plus 10 DR points? The correct answer was before. Question 7. During the double eviction, was the Seize Control competition before or after the lockdown competition? The correct answer was after. Joel and Latanya, you both get a point. Question 8. Did the first veto winner who used it to take themselves off the block do it before or after the first unanimous eviction? The correct answer was after. Joel and Dana both get a point. Question 9. Was the DR power used before or after the Lights Out competition? The correct answer was before. Only Dana gets a point. Final question. Was Austin picked as house guest choice for the first time before or after Noah was picked for the first time? The correct answer was after. Joel and Dana get a point, and we have a two-way tie. Moving on to a tiebreaker question. This answer will be a number. The player who comes closest to the correct number without going over will be crowned the next head of household. In the How Bad Do You Want It competition, collectively, how many points did all three players who competed collect? If you take all three scores and add them together, what is that score?
Does it matter whether we're under or over?
The closest without going over will win.
Okay. No, I don't feel right about that. I feel like I need to go a bit under that. Okay.
Alright, answers please.
450.
Okay. And
you
Dana,
knew
you said
that?
5.
It's a
30.
5. It's 5:30. Yeah, I just like rounded, but I remember like Luis had a shit ton. Austin or somebody had like a real low amount, and then somebody else was like right in between, but like he blew them out of the water.
The correct answer was 545, which means congratulations, Dana. You are the new head of household.
Your girl right here won the HOH, so I ensured my spot in the final 3.
I really wanted this HOH. And it was a tiebreaker situation between me and Dana. And guess who wins? Dana. I get second for the 7th time this season.
Now Dana's won the final 4 HOH. Congrats to her. Now we just gotta make sure that me and Joel get there. And after that, I trust Joel full-heartedly that he would take me too, because I don't think he's stupid. He knows that he has a better chance against me than he does against her. And it's a road to the final 2 at this point. I don't want to get 4th. I don't want to get 3rd. It's a road to the final 2.
I could be considered a comp beast of some sort, but not really, because comp beasts actually win competitions. I don't win competitions. I just get second in them.
So at this point, I'm going for this veto hard.
The goal is for Latanya not to win that power of veto. She cannot win. I'm telling you right now, she cannot win that power of veto.
I need to make it to the end, and I need to win this game. It's all about comps at this point, and it's really just all about comps at this point, honestly. You gotta win.
Because if she wins, the only person I believe that I will win against in Final 2, or myself, will be going home, and that's not on my watch. Me and Kevin need to make it to the Final 2. So the only way we can do that is if me, Kevin, or Dana wins this power of veto, and the nominations get changed.
Alright guys, this is the nomination ceremony. I'm being a real pussy this week, and I'm just going to put everybody's name in a hat. So if there's ever been a pussy move, this one's it. So, there's Latoya. Cut up in half twice, and I'm putting it in the bucket. Joelle. Fold it in half twice. And none other than Keith.
Yes, shake that bucket.
Guys, this sucks.
Yeah.
Alright, my first nominee.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Is Keith.
Yes. Yes, I'm on the block.
Oh god, here comes the cat. Fuck. And my next nominee is Joelle.
Yes.
It's time to play this POV, and that's really the most important thing this week. So, best of luck to everybody.
I feel so betrayed.
The bucket betrayed you. Welcome to paradise.
This is the final veto competition. This will be a battle of memory and mental skill. You'll be given a board with 9 clues that link 2 specific players to each other. However, you may need to try out a few different combinations because some of these clues could match to more than just 2 players. In addition to this board, you will find an incomplete link below that you will need to copy and paste into your browser. Once you have the correct code correctly input into the URL, the link should redirect you to a web page where you will have to scroll down, find your own Power of Veto graphic, screenshot the graphic, and bring it back to the house chat. The first player to bring their screenshot back first will win the final Power of Veto.
I was planning on throwing the POV, but it was such an intense mental speed comp that I just couldn't help myself, and I took the POV as well. So I officially have more comp wins than anybody else in the house. I've officially never been up on the block, and I am the only person in this house that can say that. And I know it probably makes me a big target for next week.
I don't care who Dana saves, me, Kevin, I don't care. I'll probably tell her to save Kevin because she saved me last week, so... because I trust Kevin that much.
You know, I'm ready. I'm down. I'm ready to fight. You know, I've come so far in this game, and to get 4th or 3rd would be, like, devastating to me because socially I feel like I've dominated. I feel like... I don't feel like I socially dominated, but I feel like I was really likable in this season.
You know, my heart bled a little bit this week, and you know, it was a lot easier to put Luis up on the block and send him home, but I just could not go against my alliance with Joel and Kevin, and if that winds up hurting me in the end, it is what it is. I couldn't bring myself to fuck one of them over, especially after Luis went out last week saying that Joel would have been the next person out, and honestly, he would be the one person I probably would have sent out over Kevin, only because he's got, you know, he's a little bit more competitive. He comes in second a lot in comps. So if it winds up being my one big mistake, then it winds up being my mistake. But at least I know I stayed loyal to the 2 of them.
And I've been this trooper this whole entire game. Do I think I can win? Unlikely. However, whatever chance I will take, I will get. Like, if I make it to final 2 against Kevin, I believe that's my best chance, and I will campaign my case. I mean, we're getting that close now. Like, it's in sight. It's like less than a week away.
Final 4, bitches. I cannot believe I'm sitting here right now. I cannot believe I'm in the fucking Final 4. It's been a long game. A lot of behind the back shit, and I'm ready for everything to come to the front. I want to get to that final 2, and I want to win this game. I deserve to win this game. You know, socially I fought hard. Strategically I fought hard. I've won 2 comps. You know, I feel like overall I have the full package to win this game, and I feel like I can represent this season the best.
All right, guys. I can't believe that this just happened. I definitely did not see this one coming. You know, this doesn't really require much thinking, so I would like to use the power of veto on Kevin. Kevin.
Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Latanya, I'm so sorry, girl.
It's all good, babe. It was fun playing. And shit, I made the final four. So hey, without winning the competition, and I have to add that I'm gonna put this in the main chat and stuff. The definition of a floater, I'm gonna put it because I have it screenshotted, is a social mastermind. So I will be that. Thank you guys.
That's
Okay,
it.
1 second.
I already won. Anyway, yes, it's been real. I already won. So I mean, enjoy being second, third place and shit. Second, third, and fourth. It's okay. And that's it. It was fun. I mean, I made it. I mean, I'm the fucking floater. I am the social mastermind. So make it the fun impressive. So thank you,
Good.
darling. Stay safe.
Okay, thank you, Latanya.
You're welcome,
Joel?
darling.
Oh, okay. Joel, you can start with your final speech.
Okay, this as you know, oh my gosh, I'm messing this up so bad already. As you know, there's a final three in place right now, and you know, this was my ideal final three since week 2, so make my dreams come true. Good luck, Latanya, and
But Latanya, I love you as a person. I hope there's no hard feelings by this. I hope I get to see you again after the game. I hope we can still remain friends. I hope you don't take this personally.
Girl, just let's go. All right,
I
it was
love-
your rule.
I have to evict you. I'm sorry.
Of course you do.
Was that it, Latanya? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Y'all have a
Latanya.
good night.
Pop that thing, girl.
bye, Latanya.
Yes. Good luck, girls. All three of you.
Kevin has cast his soul vote to evict Latanya. Latanya, you have been evicted from the game of control.